where to bridge, the gap.
The 10th of February, pivotal day in your life.
Yeah.
Tell me about that day.
Man.
1990.
Yeah, I was talking to someone about it because it's a story it was for years hard for me to share, and I'm in a better space now where I'm able to talk about it. Strict grandmother, we're at home on the 10th, which was like around 8 at night, and she was super strict. No one comes out the house that late. We were sitting in the house, I think after dinner we hear like people singing outside. We all come out, everyone comes out to see what's happening, and it was people singing. There were a group of people about to pass our house. We ran to the crowd with my cousins. We were not allowed to, but this was nice, so it wasn't a big thing even, for her. But my cousins went back. I didn't. Why? Music. So I followed the crowd. And the reason this was happening is because on the 11th of February, Nelson Mandela was officially coming out of jail after 27 years. So there was like jubilations around the entire country. This was happening in all the major cities where people were like, we're going to stay up all night until the morning, of his release. So this crowd was going to a stadium, which is close to my house. That's where the camping was going to be, the singing until the morning in the stadium. So they went on the streets, basically gathering more crowds. And we were now close to the stadium, and just out of nowhere, we just heard this sound. And it was a car, just came out of nowhere, lights off, just rammed through the crowd. So I was on the couch in pain, after the accident. And I think what really happened to me, I don't think the car reached to me. I don't think the car touched me. I think the force of the people that were in front, because of the impact, they pushed so hard. So what happened is I dislocated my shoulder, but severely. I had no bruises, no cuts. It just came off, meaning my nerves that connect the arm to the body were snatched. And being in a small town, when I went to the hospital, no one knew what to do. So I'm there, I'm holding my arm like, they don't know if it's broken, they don't know what to do with it, So they just gave me a sling and pain tablets, and I went back home. But the pain couldn't stop. And then the following day, then I went to Durban, which is the bigger city, to go to like a bigger hospital, where I stayed for 3 months in the hospital, and even there, they didn't know what to do. One morning, they were like, okay, we figured it out. They put a cast. So I'll have a cast for like 2 weeks. But the damage was here. But I was a kid as well, so I didn't understand, So the injury is called brachial plexus, which is the damage of nerves. And there's nothing you can do to fix damaged nerves. They can only fix themselves. So over time, so they tried different things. At some point, I remember I was being taken to like a specialist to see if there was life on my arm. So, because they were thinking of amputating my arm. So they put this device that had electricity to see if I'm gonna feel it. And there was just like probably like 5% of